Greetings, Legionnaires! Today I bring you my tactical report on Incredibles 2, a follow-up to the original that premiered over a decade ago. Is this film a return to form for this family of supers, or is it better off avoided entirely? Well, I'll tell you all that and more with a brief spoiler-free plot synopsis, the highlights, and the shortcomings.
Incredibles 2 picks up immediately after the events of the first film, with our family of supers battling the Underminer. The aftermath of this skirmish once again paints heroes in a poor light, and the Parr family finds itself with few allies. After getting a tip from Frozone, however, our heroes meet with the wealthy sibling team of Winston and Evelyn Dever, whose plan is to bring supers back in a positive way within the public eye. They believe that Helen, or Elastigirl, is the perfect representative to dole out justice on a daily basis. This leaves Robert, aka Mr. Incredible, in charge of looking after the kids in their swanky new housing. Although he has battled many foes, Robert has never alone tackled raising 3 superpowered children, which stretches him to new mental limits. With a somewhat divided home, a stressed-out family, a baby with unlimited powers, and a brand new villain raking havoc through televisions around the country, the Incredibles must once again reunite to quell a villainous threat. Let's begin as always with the strengths of our foe. First and foremost is the presentation. The animation is better than ever, the attention to detail makes each scene pop, and the glorious musical score returns to highlight every moment. What made the first film so wonderful was its focus on a family who just happens to have superpowers. Thankfully, that remains the core tenet here as well. Watching the nearly indestructible Mr. Incredible be brought low by both envying his wife's hero exploits and his children's needs is equally hilarious and stressful. Although Robert remains a focal point of the film, this is truly Elastigirl's story, and she does not disappoint. Helen's abilities are on full display as she uses them to stunning visual effect. The trio that round out the rest of the family are all superb as well. With Dash being relegated to the back burner this time out, both Violet and Jack-Jack get plenty of time to shine, with the latter stealing the show. This is all brought together by an incredibly talented cast of voice actors, and truly there wasn't a weak one in the bunch. Lastly, the action and comedy blended perfectly. From breakneck chases to beholding all Jack-Jack is truly capable of makes me yearn for more. No adversary is without flaw, and Incredibles 2 is no exception. The only major issue is the villain. After Syndrome in the first film, the one found here is pretty lacking, with boring motivations and tepid execution. Not the worst villain ever, but I feel like this element was somewhat of an afterthought. Overall, The Incredibles 2 is excellent. The production is once again top drawer with laughs and drama found in equal measure. Having Robert forced to spend more time with the kids this outing is an inspired choice, as you can see how close they become. Elastigirl sequences scratch both the adrenaline and sleuthing itches simultaneously. This is all tied together by phenomenal performances by the entire main cast. While the villain definitely leaves much to be desired, Incredibles 2 is a wonderful film with something everyone can enjoy.
Legionnaires, agree with my review? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check out next week's Critical Podcast, where we will be discussing the film at length. If you haven't already, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel with a fellow superhero friend of yours. But if you're feeling extra generous, consider donating to us over on patreon.com/criticalreviews. Thank you so much either way for stopping by, we really do appreciate it. And just remember to adapt and overcome.
Also, she'd kill me if I didn't say this. Edna Mode's style is only matched by her acting capabilities. She is truly a gift to all of humankind. Ugh. Are you happy now, Edna?
Yes, I'm sure your gratitude is quite inexpressible.